Okay, I pressed the live button. I'm not going to do all the shirts on the live, so we can get food fairly soon. Hey everyone, welcome. Oh, I wore a shirt that makes a lot of thing. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. We are pressing today. I have some shirts that I need to do, so we're going to do that. But if you're here and you're watching, please say hello when you get here. I love interacting with you guys. Hey Deanna, hey Mark. Yes, it's been a while since I've been live. Just, a lot going on, and we're trying to convert this room into a nursery. And as you can tell, it's not going super well, but we're going to get it done. Hey, Deb. So we're actually going to be doing some stuff with heat pressing today. I know normally I do some Glowforge stuff, but I need to finish some shirts. And I also did this because Heat Press Nation is actually having a big sale right now. I think it's like the next best one until Cyber Monday, Black Friday, November, really, at this point. So we're going to be pressing some shirts. Hey, Robert. Hey, Marisol. So happy to see you. So let me go through, and I'm going to kind of talk about what we're doing. So I have a bunch of black t-shirts. I'm using Sanmar District Made Concert tees. And then we are going to be using screen print transfers. So these are from 613 Originals. As you can see, this design is really detailed. So with heat transfer vinyl, one, it's going to take forever to cut. And two, it's going to take forever to weed. And because the design is so small, it has a high propensity to not adhere well and lift. So this is a shirt that I pressed already with the screen print transfer. So my church recently changed its name, so we're doing some new merchandise. And we easily just put it on there. And you can see that this design is really fine. So it does lift unless you do a screen print transfer. So let me go through and we're going to set up. I'm going to show you my press, and you can see how big I am now. So you can see press. And then here's our baby, 26 weeks. So that's another where I've been. It's just not doing anything really. Okay. So you can see I have District Made These are concert tees. And this is kind of a super casual, just craft and chat thing. So please let me know any questions you have about anything. I'm literally just gonna be pressing shirts. So there's nothing like super exciting about it. We're just pressing. So I did a quick pre-press. I'm actually going to set my timer a little bit higher. So for these transfers, these are 613 originals. This is their classic transfer. It's recommended to press them 350 for 10 seconds, but I found that 15 actually works a little bit better for what I'm doing. So that's what we're going to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my left chest. So I know a lot of us have different ways to measure it. I'm kind of like an eyeballer type of girl. So we're going to go based off of the collar and the armpit. So you can see right here, we don't want it too low, but we also, with left chest, the hardest part with it is not bringing it too far to the side, because you forget the side of your shirt kind of curves around you. You can see like, here's the side of my shirt, but I still have like a decent amount of space. So you want to make sure you have it in far enough, and then you don't want it too deep from your collar. Okay, so I'm gonna use my ruler just to kind of show what we're doing. So you can see from the collar to my design is about 3 inches, which is about what I want. So we're going to go through, bring this down, and then we're going to press this for 15 seconds at 350 degrees. Now, the instructions for 631 said not to use a pressing pillow, but I found that sometimes it still lifted a little bit. So I decided to use a pressing pillow. It seems to give me the best results. Okay, so let's lift this up. And it says it's a hot peel. So there we go. So here is our first press. Super easy. It only took 15 seconds. And so I like it a lot compared to, oh, I taped this shut at one point. Compared to heat transfer vinyl. Heat transfer vinyl is great if you need to do a couple. But for big orders, I would recommend looking into screen print transfers at least. Because it just, I don't know, speeds up your production time a lot. So I'm taking this heat paper. This is actually from Artistry. I'm just putting it underneath this last press. I just don't want to get some of that screen print material on my pressing pillow because I am doing pretty high pressure. So now we're ready to do our back design. So I'm going to go ahead, excuse me, do a pre-press. I have some wrinkles on this side. Hey, Jennifer. So you guys, while I'm doing this, like, tell me what's up. Like, what have you been up to? Obviously, I've been up to what I call bodybuilding. But, like, what's the deal with you guys? So we're going to find the collar. Place this on the back. And then these get a little bit tricky because you can't really see through them. But I can see the imprint of my press. So we're going to go over here. Of my design, I mean. And hold on, I'm thinking about it one more time. We're going to bring it down just a little bit. I'm using the line for the collar as kind of like my guide. So again, 15 seconds. This is at 350 degrees. Now, their recommended settings is 350 for 10 seconds, but I have found that I did have parts that weren't pressing well, so I increased my time a little bit. Mark had a partial left knee replacement. How are you doing now, Mark? Like, how's your recovery and PT and all of that? Check that out. So now, I don't have a trash in here, so these are all just going to get thrown on the floor. We have easy. So back in front of a shirt, 30 seconds to a minute for each shirt. And all I had to do was set up my design and send it over to 613 Originals. So we're just going to keep pressing and kind of go from there. But anything new going on with you guys? Mark got a partial knee replacement. Hope we're doing well. Debbie, thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling overall pretty good. This week is 26 weeks. So this is my last week of the second trimester. Then after that, Well, I am getting a little bit achy in certain chairs, but my work is really, really accommodating. So I've been kind of like flexing hybrid work slash, you know, just coming in for partial days or whole days. Mark, you walked out of the surgery center. That's great. All right, so we're going to bring this down. Damon, thanks. But yeah, so we're anxiously awaiting, well, not awaiting, but we're going into third trimester. This room has to completely transform. So we're in the process of converting the garage into a workable area for me. So really it's just like permits, like all that fun stuff. So hopefully we get that done soon so I'm not, offline too long. I mean, besides like taking care of a newborn, but things are going well. I have finally finished my registries, and now we're in the middle of baby shower planning. So I'm really excited about that. You guys know I'm making a ton of stuff for it, so there will be videos for that. But yeah, I'm really excited. If you're on YouTube, I did link a P.O. box in my registry only because a lot of people asked me, okay? So if you're wondering, it is linked on there just for curiosity. I'm not saying to go look at it, but I did get some people asking me. So it is there in case you're wondering. So yeah, easy. Screen print transfers, 613 originals. I always want to say 631. But also, while we're here, I am brainstorming different video ideas because it's been so long since I've done one. So if you guys have any ideas or things you want to learn, please let me know. I also am trying to work on my academy, but building a class takes forever. So we have this. So I like that we have the left chest right here with the logo and then the back here. I think later we will do versions that have just the information on the front, but I like that whole front and back look too. So we are in May. So do you guys do Memorial Day orders? Or I know Mother's Day, we definitely have that. Like, where are we with Mother's Day orders? What are you doing? But do you guys do Memorial Day? Like, it's not really something that I've ever done orders for. I certainly would make stuff. Memorial Day is like something that I'm not a big Memorial Day sale girl, just because my dad was a veteran. So like just the meaning of Memorial Day is really significant. So I never want to just, shortchange it, I guess. But I mean, there are cool things that you can make for it. So I'm thinking about things to make. So you tell me what you think, if there's anything that you like. I get out of breath all the time now. This is a 15 by 15 Craft Pro heat press. Works really well for me. Oh, Derby Day is this Saturday. See, we always forget about that because it's not a thing here in Florida. Nick, is Derby Day big in Cincinnati?
Not as big in Cincinnati, but like as soon as you cross the river, a lot of people pay attention to it.
He says not as big in Cincinnati, but as soon as you cross the river, a lot of people pay attention to it. It's interesting, just culture in different parts of the country. Like, I went to a trade show in, where was it? I flew into Evansville. Where was it? Do you remember where I was, Nick?
What's that?
That trade show that I flew into Evansville? Well, where was I though? I don't know. I was somewhere. I was in Owensboro, Kentucky, and it was like a Derby weekend or something, and it was like a big deal. And I never realized it. Like, I didn't realize the things that are different in the country because I'm born and raised in Florida. So like, we have our own culture, but at the same time, we don't have a culture. So I didn't realize until like last year that like Labor Day was such a big deal. Like, we went to Cincinnati and they have like this big Labor Day fireworks show to mark the start of summer. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, so I didn't put the paper down. So you can see there's a little ink from my screen print transfer there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this and wipe it off. Nick, would you please grab me microfiber, like the cleaning towels by the sink for me, please?
Yeah.
My husband Nick's here, but he's working in the other room. Cassandra, hi. Hey, Christina. Thank you. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel bad. I haven't really done much with you guys or done videos. Hopefully I can pick it up again soon. But it's just been busy, you know? Hey, Marla. So again, we have our district made concert tee. This is just to wipe off the ink later. So we're gonna go through, and I'm pre-pressing. So I'm exploring different topics. So I'm gonna ask you guys, because most of you guys on here are with me all the time. My teaching style, you know what I put out, and you're users of everything. So give me your opinion and your thoughts and your votes. So am I back? Okay, that was scary. I don't have a link. I'm not an affiliate or anything, but it's really easy. If you just type in 613 Originals, it's easy to get to their website. Other places that have good transfers, both Heat Transfer Warehouse and Heat Press Nation have Supacolor. And then Heat Transfer Warehouse does their own transfers as well. So if 613 doesn't work out, I know for a while they limited their customer base because they were so busy. Those are great places to check as well. But anyway, with my learning platform, like, give me your thoughts. Like, I love to teach. You guys probably know that. And I love to share my complex projects on YouTube. So, like, what are things that you would look for and that you would pay for in a learning platform? Because I want to start my academy. Like, I want to be able to offer those sorts of things. And, you know, I think we all understand. I would love to be a work-at-home mom. I don't know if I'd ever be a stay-at-home mom with the academy, but, like, what are things that you think are worth it, that you want to learn? Like, I know you have basics of designing, but, like, with Glowforge, what is considered basic? What is something that you want a different class on? And, like, I've done a video on Vectornator with iPad, but, like, how many of you use your iPad? Would that be useful? You know, you never know. Okay, so these are listing beautifully. Ouch. You can see, super easy. And 613 Originals, I know, so I got a different formula. I got the classic formula, but they also offer 15-cent transfers. And I can't remember exactly what the parameters to it are, but you could get them as cheap as 15 cents, which is pretty great. Okay, so now this shirt is a medium, so it's going to be a lot easier for me to line up. So don't forget, if you're looking for a new heat press, Heat Press Nation is having a huge sale right now. I've linked it for you. I'm using the 15 by 15 Craft Pro. I also very recently got a new press from them. It's still in the box, actually. I have the 13 by 9 Craft Pro Craft Press. So if you guys have followed me for a little bit, you know that I've done onesie stations at a lot of baby showers. And how crazy is it that pretty soon we'll be doing a onesie station at my baby shower. So I got a new press for it. Really excited. So maybe one day we'll do a live where we're working on the designs for it. And then, of course, we have a ton of signs that we need to make. And, you know, it wouldn't be a Potts Nursery if it didn't have a huge name sign in here. Oh, yeah. Cassandra says she likes Stahl's Transfer Express transfers. Yeah, those are really good, too. I started using 613 because someone recommended them to me. I think they're still somewhat of a smaller company, and the pricing was just really good for what I needed. Like, you know, I think we all know in the business, like everyone's pricing is is better for some things and not other things. And so for what I was doing, 613 Originals was really great for me. And they shipped out so quickly. So not these transfers, but I got a different set of transfers from them. And I ordered them on a Friday afternoon and they arrived Tuesday morning, which was amazing. It was actually transfers for this. So hold on, I'm going to open my press and then I'll show you. Hey, Nancy. It's so funny, Nancy, seeing you here. Nancy also follows me on Instagram, but we have a lot of similar interests and like theological convictions. So we see each other in like craft Facebook groups and then like, you know, theology Facebook groups. So it's really funny to see you just all around. Okay, so let me just show you. Another reason why I liked using these transfers is look at the detail on this heart. There's no way this would have worked with vinyl. And this design originated in Canva. I have Canva Premium, so I could export it. And this is actually not a closed vector. These are just lines. So it wouldn't have even really cut with vinyl. I would have had to really manipulate it. But with screen print transfers, I just went through, saved it as a PDF, and then it was like easy, no problem at all. So again, if you have joined late, we're just doing screen print transfers. I have my press set at 350 degrees, and I'm doing 15-second presses. Now, the spec sheet from 613 says 350, 410, but I've had a couple experiences where they seem to lift on me anyway, like they don't fully press. So I just go ahead and do 15 seconds just to be safe. So we're doing the left chest real quick. So what else is going on, guys? Tell me what kind of projects you're doing or what kind of projects you want to see me do. And then I have the camera so you can see the press. Do you want to see my face more at this point? Do you see what's going on? Or do you want to keep watching the press? What are our thoughts? Or do you want to just keep seeing baby Elizabeth? I get to take my glucose test very soon. So I hear that's a thrilling part of pregnancy, but hopefully everything will be fine. I actually have probably a higher likelihood of having gestational diabetes because I have Hashimoto's, which is a thyroid thing, and also I have PCOS. So, you know, we'll see. Okay. Oh, cool. JP just ordered some samples from 613 mentioned, saw them being applied on your feed. Yes, I need to tag them in this too. Hey, Monique. And then Marisol. Yeah, I want to do design courses. Now, don't forget. Ooh, this one actually messed up a little bit. So I'll show you. Hold on. Let me show you what just happened. So there's one area. I guess it didn't press very well or something. Hold on. So this right here ripped. See that? So I am going to, I think what I'll do is I'll set this one aside and see if I can cut a one-off vinyl design and just press over it. But yeah, it got lifted a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll just take this. So that part lifted up, like that's what it is. But right here at the end, I see some places they didn't like adhere super well. So I'm going to take one of my old transfers and just cover it and do a quick little press. Oh, you had with your last baby, Monique? Yeah, I know plenty of people who have had it. So like, you know, it's not a big deal. It's just a selfish thing of I don't want to have to like think about things, you know, but we'll be fine. I already see like an endocrinologist and all that stuff. So it's not like I don't see a specialist already. So yeah, so we had that happen with the transfer. You know, nothing ever comes out perfect. I can fix that later. And that way, if that happens, I'm just going to start lifting a little bit slower in case that happens again. So what time is it? It is 7:25. I still have more pressing to do, but I mean, is there anything pressing that you guys want to discuss? Stop. Nicholas, I'm in a live right now. Because Nicholas is waiting to go get dinner. We're having a late dinner tonight. Mainly because we're going to eat dinner somewhere near the Crumble in town because I just saw on Facebook that they have Buckeye cookies. So obviously that's what I want. Do you guys have Crumble where you live? They're doing a really aggressive expansion across the state. So it's very likely you do. Okay, this one lifted fine. So I think, it might have just been some weird one-off. But that's why, like, a lot of times you want to have, like, 1 or 2 extra just in case something like this happens. So I'm just flipping over my paper. The paper's just down so I don't get any more of that ink anywhere. But I also have a little rag. So if I do get any of the screen print ink over on my pillow, I can just wipe it off pretty easily. Okay, so now we're going to do the back part. And so with this, I forgot to mention, I had these set up as gang sheets. So what that means is that I had a really, really big sheet and I put multiple designs on one and then I just cut them down. So it did save me some time and money. It was super convenient. All right, so we're going to do that. Oh, Colorado Springs. I want to go to Colorado. So yeah, we're just doing high pressure. I even have a pressing pillow to make sure I get enough. And then 350 for about 15 seconds. Again, you could probably do less, but I like the 15 seconds. So we have it right here. We're just lifting. Okay, this one looks fine. You can see. Easy, easy. So, okay, so let me ask your opinion while we're here. I don't know what to do with the nursery. I have so many opinions about decorating and projects and stuff, but like now that like it's real, no idea. I have like decision fatigue. And I started mentioning this in my content at the end of last year, which is actually funny because the first time I mentioned that Nick and I were dealing with infertility, like actually mentioned it, I didn't publicly talk about it because if any of you have gone through that, you'll know that it's really hard and really kind of like in a way like robs you of a lot of things, a lot of confidence, joy. It's a really hard mental battle along with the physical battle. And so when I first mentioned it on my Instagram last November, I had no idea, but I actually was already pregnant then after like years of trying. But all that to say is, I hoped and prayed and wished and thought about this for so long. And now that we're going to have a nursery, no idea. I don't know what to do. So like, what are we thinking? Like, I'm thinking about keeping the walls white and just doing accents and then the name and like maybe having a friend paint flowers, or should I do like a really light pink, like not extreme, like a light pink, just to give it a little bit of girly look to it, because I love my girly stuff, like the florals, the glitter. I love all that, but I don't want a bunch of glitter. Like I don't want it to be like that. I like floral, delicate, like romantic themes. So I don't know. Give me your vote. Should I do white with just a bunch of accents and artwork, or should I do pink? I don't know. Okay, we're pressing. So neutral in the decor, the pretty colors. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't want to do tan. I'm not a tan mom. So that's not gonna be a thing though. Oh my gosh, I have this like giant pimple growing on my chin. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Oh, this one, the paper just flew right up with the press, so I knew that was going to be on there enough. Okay, I still have more to do, but I'm not going to do them all on a live because it's literally like the same thing over and over again. And, you know, there's always so much we can discuss on a live. Hopefully I'll get another live up soon and some more videos. But do you guys have any more questions or thoughts or opinions before we go today? Like, how are we feeling about a lot of things? Yeah, you know, Cassandra, what's funny is like, I used to hate white walls, and then when I started doing craft stuff and realized like the sheer amount of like color you have in just like your material and projects, it's like a great neutral to do with it. You know, that's why I have my office white, but I have tons of other stuff in here. Yeah, I might do one wall pink. That's a good idea. But I mean, in my house, my walls are millennial gray. I learned that that's a term recently. But I like the brightness of white rooms. Ooh. This one's kind of lifting a little bit too. So we're going to put this back on and pop it down for just a little bit more. Okay, let's see. I'll lift from the other side. There we go. Oh, we have one tiny little section that seems to like not want to adhere. So let's go ahead and press again. Okay. I see you measuring where the design goes. Is it better to use a ruler or a shirt cutout ruler? It's better to do whatever is easiest for you. I don't like the shirt cutout ruler. And when I first learned heat pressing, I was like very much trained. Like, you look for these markers on the shirt. You don't really measure. So I don't really measure all that much. I'm just using a ruler to kind of figure out where it is from the collar, simply because left chest designs are still really hard for me. So I think there are pros to both. Some people swear by their rulers. Some people swear by the t-shirt measuring thing. I haven't used t-shirt measuring things that much. I don't like it right now because I haven't used it much. But, you know, it's kind of like a either or. I don't have any issues with both. I mean, I just want you to make the best shirt possible. Okay, so I think I did all of the mediums. And I'm sweating in here. So, because this room's not very big. So whenever I have the heat press, it just like really heats up. So I have this transfer. And I'm just slowly lifting to make sure I'm not getting those areas. There we go. So this, easy. Yeah, measuring takes a lot of time. And like, this is, I don't know if this is the right attitude, but it's not like every time you make a shirt, the people that you make the shirt for are going to be exactly next to each other. So if your measurement's like a little bit off, is it really that bad? I don't know. Now, if your measurement's way off from the fact that like you need to do a left chest and it's like over here, then yeah, that's not good. But like if it's here or maybe like this, like there's like a safe window, you know? So that's just my mentality. I'm just not a perfectionist that way. Maybe I won't go far in life with that. I don't know, whatever. But it's just whatever works for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, grab dinner, and then finish these shirts later. I hope you guys have a good night. You know, we just want to do a quick little live. Please message me and bug me to do more lives because the peer pressure does get to me. So if I don't have peer pressure, I'm going to stall. So if you want more lives, more videos, keep messaging me and inspiring me, and hopefully I'll have them soon. So I hope you guys have a good night. I will talk to you guys later. And then, of course, if you need anything from me, if you have any questions in the meantime, you know where I am. So I will talk to you guys later. So don't forget, Heat Press Nation has presses on sale right now. They have a big sale. There's lots of stuff. Go check it out. And then the transfers are from 613 Originals. So I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a great night.